When your songs about any lullaby.
While I was crossing the church to reach the altar, I noticed light coming from an inaccessible room located just below. It's probably a kind of forbidden crypt? But then why would there be light inside? Considering the police are looking for cult members, this would be a perfect place for them to regroup in total secrecy. There's a procedure to follow to unlock the crypt's access, but it's going to be complicated. The door lock is linked to a mechanism inside the memorial cross. If I place 4 commemorative plates, the cross will unlock the door automatically. Well, supposedly, at least. Right now, only one of the 4 plates is inserted on this cross. The one honoring the Duc de Bliard.
I have never seen a ship like this.
The others are scattered in various places in Saint-Exil. I have to go to the church to learn a little more about the other plates. They seem to be commemorating specific families whose tombs are inside the church itself. My investigation is turning into a treasure hunt. How great. Last note. Based on the documents, the key that unlocks most of the doors in the church is hidden at the heart of the cross, and I can already access it. Since I deactivated the jammer on the keys of Saint-Exil, the fountains react sort of like
I like the colors of this boat.
portals, allowing me to see the village under the snow, as if I was switching over several months later and rediscovering everything in another season. When I approach Rocky from the fountain, the water gradually begins to light up. If the pebble comes into contact, everything changes
I would like to be very small and climb in it. Yar!
immediately. I can literally change the weather in Saint-Exil on command. I read somewhere that the fountains were built a very long time ago, and that their source is the same groundwater deep under the village. That doesn't explain to me why it does that, but I prefer to warn you. Do you think there would be the same type of rock under the village directly? The only downside to all this is that triggering the storm using the rock doesn't work if it's snowing, and, well, it's super cold too.
The door is blocked by the snow. The door is blocked by the snow. plate is right there, just in front of me. If the water level was higher, I could probably pass through. The door is blocked by the snow. Excellent. Excellent. This door can be unlocked from the other side. You are near one of the entrances to the White Manor. This path is directly connected to its water system. The Duc de Bliard built its various accesses to defend Saint, ultimately never used. Over time, it ended up a piece of decoration.
It all started 6 years ago. At the time, I was still a student, and I spent the little free time I had at the bar with my group of friends. In fact, we always went to the same one. We were happy there. What we particularly liked were the concerts organized by the small amateur groups that came by from time to time. Nothing very extraordinary in itself, but the
Nothing.
atmosphere they created was magical and went wonderfully with our little evenings based on the cheapest beers we could find. After all, we were still students. And then, there was this group. They had been coming for several days, and their music kind of hypnotized me. The type of rock that you don't forget, and that I haven't forgotten. I must admit that the guitarist had something to do with it. His name was Pierre. There were always these moments after the concerts when the members of the group hung out a bit at the bar, but I didn't
The de Bliard family made their own wine? That's not very common in the... I wonder if it's good.
approach him, and I think he didn't either. The more it went, the more our eyes met, sought each other.
Completely locked.
I felt that something was happening. One evening, when the effects of the alcohol were strong, I no longer hesitated. I went to see him. From an outside perspective, it was probably embarrassing. At least I would have been. But that didn't seem to bother him. We talked for hours. But it seemed like it was over in an instant. I could see he was shy. And when we left the bar, I grabbed his arm and kissed him. We shouldn't have parted on a misunderstanding.
Nothing. In front of you is the moat system devised by the Duc de Bliard. This system has undergone some modernization over through a rather elaborate Even if this system has some electrical assistance to facilitate its use, the operation of the system remains fairly basic.
Pierre and I were in our last year of college. We had already been able to take full advantage of the city and its agitation. And even if the years we spent there were
The wheel won't budge in this weather.
fantastic, we really needed a change of scenery. A return to a calmer setting. Yes, that's what we needed. And it was when we were watching a report on a seaside region that we had to click. The landscapes were simply sublime. I always remembered what Pierre said to me at that time. Honey, okay, let's move. We just had time to finish our studies and put some money aside when an advertisement for a house for rent in Saint-Exil caught our eye. This song? Pierre had written a song about all that.
I'm missing something to operate this. I think I'm going to need a lever. The door is blocked by the snow. It was complicated, but we always knew you would end up in my hands. It was complicated, but we always knew you would end up in my hands. This door can be unlocked from the other side. The mechanism seems to be stuck because of the low temperatures. I can't push it. I like you. You like me. We should hang. Back in the city, I knew a few trendies that would kill for this perfectly normal item. I know that Heritage Day is coming up soon. The manager of the Panier à Crabe restaurant, he must surely keep the keys safe there. I'll let you see that with him. Regards. The artificial canal in front of you finds its source at the White Manor. The fresh water that came in as the winter cold can freeze the water and the city built a system to control how much water arrives here at the White Manor. I'm pretty sure that's not a good idea. Hey, beauty. There is a cross at the church waiting for you. Hey, beauty. There is a cross at the church waiting for you. Hey, beauty. There is a cross at the church waiting for you. I am a living experiment on sugar.